A Friday night out on the town turned to horror as debris, choking dust and rubble crashed down on more than 100 people who seconds earlier had been enjoying listening to a pub band. There were reports of initial panic as people struggled to scramble free. Many were trapped. One eyewitness said it was pandemonium. Another talked of an horrific scene.
A huge plume of smoke came towards us, a huge bang. You could hear people screaming. There was girls standing next to me to one side. I could hear them screaming, and they kind of came towards me, but they were screaming because of their friend rather than anything that happened to them.
Investigators are trying to discover why the police helicopter with 3 people on board plunged out of the night sky, crashing onto the roof of the pub.
I was about 50 yards from the pub when the explosion occurred, and then a cloud of smoke above the pub, and I just ran straight to the front of the pub because I knew right away that something serious had occurred in the Clutha.
At one point, those who'd escaped from the pub formed a human chain to help out others. But hours after the crash, emergency services were still searching the wreckage for survivors. The search is now being wound down.
When I arrived at the pub, I think just a few moments after the helicopter crash, there was just people pouring out of the pub, and there was dust seemed to be coming up from nowhere. I don't know, out the roof, out the door, up from the ground almost, the dust. But there was no panic, and it was very quiet.
A large area of Glasgow city centre was cordoned off as more than 30 injured people were rushed to hospital. Scotland's First Minister, Alex Salmond, described it as a black day for Scotland. Tim Friend, Al Jazeera.